Okay, guys, so welcome back to another handicapping session today at Gulfstream Park. Um, Today we're going to be looking at the Sunday card, and we're going to do it a little bit different today. I'm going to try to make this video a little shorter. We're about an hour and a half from race number 2, from the start of the pick 4. So I want to get this uploaded and out to you guys. What I've already pre-handicapped races 2 to 5. So today I'm gonna just take you through each race and reveal my picks and let you know how I feel like the race is gonna play out. If you see my other videos, I handicapped it exactly how I did, but like I said, I did it before the video. So I'll just be going through each race. Showing how it's going to play out and revealing my picks. So race number 2, let's get into it. Race number 2, we have a maiden 20 race, 6 furlongs on the dirt. I narrowed it down to well, not really narrowed it down, but I have come out with 4 horses in this race out of the 8, and those 4 horses are the 2, the 4, the 5, and the 8. I see either the 8, the 4 or the 5 to get the lead in this race. The 8 horse is sporting blinkers for the first time. He's shown speed at this level before. If he's able to cross from the outside post and get the lead, I think he'll be very tough, but he's not my top pick. My top pick is the 2. The 2 is a class dropper. He's going to be tactical. He's the only horse cutting back in this field. That's a great angle I like to use. He will be finishing. He can show speed, but there's other speed in this race, so I'm guessing he's going to lay, either second or third in that second flight and be able to pounce on these horses. Either the 4, like I said, he's class dropping, could show speed, has shown speed at a tougher levels. Third start off the extended layoff, third start in this 3-year-old campaign, is going to be fit. We're going to go with the 5 as well. This horse is a long shot play in here, but we like the 8, and the 5 and the 8 coming out of a common race, and the 5 actually showed more speed than the 8. So if he's able to show that exact same speed today, he could be tough. Class dropping second off the extended layoff could improve off that. We were scared of one horse in here, the 6. We're just going to let him beat us today. If he does, we have a jockey getting off of him, extended layoff, didn't run too well off the bench. So we're going to chuck him off the ticket from now. So my first top pick is the 2. Tactically, the 8 horse will be my second choice. We're going to go with the 4 as my third, and we're going to go 5 as my fourth choice as a long shot play who could possibly show speed. So 2, 4, 5, 8. That second race to start the pick 4. Let's go into the third race. We have a 6.5 claiming race on the dirt for 4-year-olds and upward, which have not won a race since January 11th. So this is a 6-month restricted $8,000 claimer. In this race, I went with the 1 horse, the 4, and the 5. The 5 horse last time out faced the 4 and actually the 6. The 6 is just a very bad horse. He's a 7-year-old who's never won on the dirt. We really chucked him out of our handicapping off bat. Did show speed last time out, but we don't think he's going to be good enough to hang on. The 5 actually held the lead at this level, at this condition, against those like other horses. Should show that similar speed. Speed is dangerous at the condition, at the level, especially on a weekend. The knock against this horse, Christian Torres, who rode him last time out, gets off to ride the 1 horse in here today, who he has ridden in the past and won with in the past. He's actually won at this condition. So we like the 1 at 5 to 1. The 1 knock against the 1. He's a South Carolina bred, but he's won 8 times at Gulfstream Park. So he's owned and trained by Peter Walder. Christian Torres, like I said, gets off of a horse in here who we thought had a huge shot. So we're going to include the 1. And we're also going to include the other Peter Walder runner in here, trainee. The 4 horse, he ran in that similar race with the 5. was right behind them. They ran a similar number, 89. The 5 ran at 89. We're looking for the 4 to be closing ass blinkers today. Should show a little bit more speed. Chantal Sutherland gets off, so we have jockey movement in this race. Seems like the top 3 horses are going to be the 1, 4, and 5 in here, and that's where the jockeys look like they moved around to. Edgar Zayas is a great jockey to get aboard for Peter Wilder. Hasn't ridden this horse before, but like I said, coming out of that common race with the 5, he should be competitive and should run tough. So in this race, we're going 1, 4, 5 in here. As we said before, we're looking for the 5 to take the lead, along with a little bit of pace pressure from the 6, along with possibly pace pressure from the 1 from the rail. If he could break sharp off the extended layoff, haven't seen him since 2020, but we like horses off extended layoffs. We do like betting those. And just when I'm trying to make a quick and short video, the computer tries to go slow. Okay, so we're getting out of this race with the 1, 4, and 5. We didn't include the 2. The 2 is a short price on the morning line, 7-2, who is stepping up in class. Hasn't shown the ability to run with $8,000 claimers. Did run a nice race last time out, but he's going to be up against it. His numbers aren't really competitive with this group, and shouldn't show much speed. So again, we're going 1, 4, 5. 1 and the 5 to be your pace threats, along with the 4 to lay close, to be tactical. 1, 4, 5 in the 3rd race. The 4th race, we have a mile on the turf, maiden 25. Actually, today the weather, it's a good track. It had a little rain, I guess last night or early this morning. But last time we saw a good track, it actually got upgraded to firm. So that's what we're hoping for today. But we're going to keep that in mind as we handicap. You know, just in case that the turf does stay good and soft. But anyway, so we're going to get into the 4th race. We have the 1 horse. We don't see him as a contender. In this race, we went 3, 4, and 8. And we're looking for the 4 horse to, show probably the most speed in this field. Did so at the similar level last time out. He's 2nd time turf, 2nd off the layoff. He's going to improve off that. The 1 knock, Amicia Jaramillo jumps off of this horse to ride the other David Folks runner in here. So we're going to use both of the David Folks who rides. The other one who he's written in the past ran a nice 2nd for $35,000 maiden claimers. So these 2 horses are going to be tough. They're probably going to show the most speed. The 4 may go and the 3 may sit off to run tactically like he did in his last 2 races. So they should run big races. The reason we included the 8, this horse faced a good racetrack turf course last time out. Ran a fast number, fastest out of all of these runners in here. They're all 3-year-olds, if I'm not mistaken. So we know about the buyer speed figures with the 3-year-olds. They usually hold up to their last race. Now he's stepping up in class from a 12-5 maiden claimer. That's the bottom here. He's stepping up. This is a big class jump, but he was claimed 3 starts back for $16,000. So this is a boost of confidence with this trainer. This is a good trainer, good connections. Victor LeBron rode him in his last 2 starts. Like I said, he removed the blinkers last time out, made it an improvement. He should lay close, should be tactical off the 3 and the 4 to finish up in this race. The 7 we gave a look to. He faced a soft, good turf last 2 terms. So you can make an excuse if it was a firm turf today. But he just has not run anything in his, in any of his career starts. Been in the back of the pack. Not going to show much speed. Speed is, you want to lay a little close in these maiden races. So at 7-2, we're going to remove him off the ticket. He was a beaten favorite last time out. Had a little bit of trouble, but Today we're gonna see that he loses today as well. The 6 horse we gave a look to as well. He's gonna be tactical, but feel like he's gonna be up against it a little bit. Last time out for the maiden, $16,000 running 50 13 lengths. Looks like he's gonna need the lead, and as we said before, we're expecting the 4 and the 3 to show good speed today, and possibly the 1 horse coming out that 1 sprint race may show a little speed from the rail. But he's dropping immediately off that first race. He's beating 4th, beating 19 lengths. So going to have to show improvement, a lot of improvement to run well on the turf on 8 furlongs. So we're going to go 3, 4, 8 in this race. We gave a look to the 5. This trainer is terrible on turf. He has 1 lifetime career turf win, and that was back in 2017. So if he beats us today at 5-1 morning line, that's fine. We're going to make the top pick in here. The 3. We're going to make our second pick the 4, who should show the most speed. He's actually the lone 4-year-old in here. So he does have a weight disadvantage. So we're going to make him the second pick. If he could show good speed and hold on, he could be tough second time on the turf. And going to make our third pick the 8, who just has the best numbers, has experience over a soft ground. Going to be tactical, blinkers off. We like that move second time out, or second time blinkers off. He's ridden with the blinkers off in his first 3 career starts, so he's comfortable with the blinkers off. So we're going to go 3, 4, 8 in that race to get us out and lead us into the 5th race. Oh, and just we show the 9. Just a terrible horse, out of form. Debut for 2 turns, shouldn't show that much speed. So let's get into the race number 5. This race we narrowed it down to 2 horses out of a 6-horse field. We're going to end pretty chalky with the 2 favorites, but we see them dominating this race. We have the 2. It's a major class dropper in here. It should show speed. With Edgar Zayas aboard, he's going to be controlling things on the front end. He may have pace pressure from the 1, but as we see, the 1 has not won in the United States yet. Last one came last year. This is a restricted $35,000 claim. It did show speed against this level, but it was 18-1, finished 3rd, beating 8 lengths off an extended layoff. He should be beaten for speed today from the 2. And if he does, we do not see the 1 really hanging around. His numbers are not too well, so don't really see the 1 hanging around in this race. We included the 6 in here. The 6 is actually making, it's not on paper looking like a class drop, but this is open 25 allowance optional claiming against restricted $35,000. 9 winners of 3, 9 winners of race since February. So this is a restricted $35,000. He's coming out of a bunch of open races. These are tough races. He's run nice seconds. He's going to be closing. And we have other speed in here. Christian Torres gets back to board. He's won with this horse before. There's other speed in here with the 5, who's a Pennsylvania bred. We don't like betting those off breds. Christian Torres jumps off. He hasn't ran since August of 2019. That's almost 2 years. So his form is very leery. At 9-2, he's going to have other pace pressure. He needs the lead. Do not see him getting the lead over the 2. At 9-2, we're going to leave him off the ticket. The 4 horse has a win percentage on the fast going. It's very low. He's 1 for 14. Last time out, faced the $35,000 level. Faced the 1 horse in his last race. His head turned. That's a little bit of trouble, but I don't think it was enough trouble for him to win the day. His only other win besides his maiden special weight victory, which was on the slop, has came for the 9 winners of 2, $25,000 tag. He races without Lasix. Doesn't look to show much speed today. He's been beaten by the 6 horse before. I think he's up against it. That's why we left him off the ticket today. The 3 horse is just in terrible form. Not much to say about this one. Has not ran in 8 career starts to 8 starts on the year. He's been beaten last and next to last. As we said about the one, he hasn't won in the States. His numbers are really low. Should show speed with the 1, 2, and 5. Should be your pace setters. We're looking for the 2 to assume the control with the most class. Similar weights. Um, and if the pace breaks down, the 6 should be closing. So that concludes the pick 4 ticket with the 2 and the 6. Just to recap, I'm going to end this shortly. Just to recap the pick 4 ticket that we're going to be playing. Race 2. Race 2, we're going with the 2 horses, our top pick. The 4, 5, and 8. The third race, we're going to go with the 1, 5, and 4. We're going to make the 1 horse in here our top pick, winner at the condition. 1, 4, 5 in the third race. Fourth race, we're going to go 3, 4, and 8, making the top pick out the 3 horse. Tactically, should be right there to finish. In the fifth race, we're going to go 2 and 6. 2 and 6 to conclude the pick 4, which is a $36 ticket. We're going to make the 2 horse our top pick in here. The 2 and the 6 should be your heavy favorites. We're just hoping for the 2 to get the lead and stick along to close out the pick 4. That concludes the pick 4 today, guys. Try to get this uploaded before the race is started. Good luck to your bets.